Hey there, Mike Watkins here with the Code Chaser Digital Marketing. And in this video, I'm going to break down to you how you can get more Google reviews for your pressure washing business and why that matters so much for the growth of your pressure washing business in your local area and online. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, why do Google reviews matter? Everyone should know why, but trust equals jobs. I say this all the time to our clients here at the Code Chasers at the different conferences that I speak at is that, people trust those Google reviews more than your website. Real talk, that's just what it is. When a consumer sees a Google business profile with 100 reviews on it, right? They're going to pick that company over the company that might have, let's just say, 30 reviews and a banging website. They're going to pick that company with 100 reviews and kind of a website because guess what? They trust those Google reviews in some cases, if not most cases, over that website. So that's just something to keep in mind. When you have more reviews, it equals trust, and that equals in turn more jobs for your pressure washing business. And of course, those reviews do boost your Google My Business page ranking. Now, Google, as I've said in previous videos before, use those reviews to determine local relevance, right? So if you don't have that many reviews, you're not really as relevant to Google in the area when it comes to pressure washing, power washing, and different services that you might offer along those lines in your pressure washing business. If you Google right now, pressure washing near me, pressure washing in your city, pressure washing in your surrounding areas, what do those businesses all have in common that are in the top 3 map pack? They usually have hundreds of reviews and years of experience that Google is using to say, hey, look, these companies are more reputable in the area. They're more relevant to this specific search. We're going to refer these companies to the homeowners in the area, right? So these companies usually have 150 reviews, 100 reviews, 200, 300. I've seen some that even have like 400 or 500 reviews if they've been on Google that long. I have a client that we're working with right now. He has like 310 reviews on his Google business profile right now. So, they're mamming and jamming. So, you could have a lot of reviews and Google pays you when it comes to local ranking with the amount of reviews that you have on your Google business profile. And we actually helped him get that many with our AI automations, but it's really amazing stuff. Now, 10 plus reviews is, equaling you 2 to 3 times more likely to be chosen on that Google Map Pack. Now, I'm going to say this, you having more than 10 reviews is, you're not going to be in that top 3 map pack. Okay. You've got to have at least from some of our local SEO testing, at least 30 to 35 reviews. And that's in a small to medium sized area to even attempt to crack that local 3-pack. Now, what really helps? Pictures, photos, not really posting on that Google business profile. That doesn't really account for your ranking on Google. This is something very new. Yeah, you posting on that Google business profile does not really account for you getting more jobs or you even really ranking higher. What this does is this lets the local consumer, the local community know, hey, I'm alive. I exist, basically. That's exactly what it is. So just keep that in mind. And this is kind of why those Google reviews matter. So what are some good and bad ways you should be asking for reviews in your pressure washing business? Because believe me, there are some good ways. There are some bad ways. There are some so-so ways. So here's the wrong way. Just asking, can you leave me a review, pretty please, on my hands and knees? Don't do that. Don't do that. It makes you look very unprofessional, very desperate. Do not do it that way. No link, no automation, and no follow-up. No link, no automation. Let's just say I'm at the customer's job site. I'm at their house. Hey, can you leave me a review? And they're like, sure. Where do I go? I don't know. Maybe my Google business profile. Can you just Google it real quick? They're not going to take the time to Google your Google business profile. They're just not. You need to have a link, some sort of marketing automation to get that review from them and have that 4 or 5-star review go on that Google business profile. And in that funnel, you need to be able to filter out between the ones that aren't 4 or 5 stars and make sure those don't go on that Google business profile. Because guess what? You want to have full control to the best of your ability to how many reviews and what kind of reviews actually go out on that Google business profile. No follow-up. You tell that homeowner, without any sort of incentive at all, hey, can you leave me a review? And they're like, sure, I sure will. They're never going to do it. They're never going to do it. They have to have some sort of incentive to leave you a review, right? And on top of that, you have no QR code, no link, no automation. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. So don't be that guy. Do not ask for reviews this way. Now, what is the right way to leave a review? Because like I said earlier, there's a right and there's a wrong way. This is the right way. Text automation after every single job. You send them that quote, they pay for that quote. Something in your CRM or some other, automation platform needs to be sending them a text and an email saying, hey, look, we just washed your driveway today. Do you mind leaving us a quick 5-star review about your experience? Do you mind leaving us a review at this link here about your experience with, Watkins pressure washing today? That's what you do. And that link needs to go directly to your Google business profile, nowhere else. And they can put however many stars they want to put, and they can put in their review. That link, I would say, in my opinion, should go to your follow-up, your review funnel, instead of just your Google business profile, so that you can, kind of cipher through those reviews and see which ones will go and which ones will not. But to start, you can definitely link it to your Google business profile if you're doing good work and you don't mind. Now, ask for very specific feedback. Ask about how timely you were. If you were on time. If you were on time, don't ask for that. If you were on time, what kind of work you did. What kind of results did they get, right? How did they like you and your customer service, right? So really ask them to be very specific in your reviews, especially if these are like your first 50, your first 100. They need to be very specific to give that customer a lot of confidence in your company and your customer service as well. So this is the right way to get a review. Text automation, review funnel, asking for specific feedback. And I dropped that example right there on the slide. We cleaned your roof today. Mind leaving us a quick 5-star review about your experience. Bada bing, bada boom. It's really simple. It's not hard. That's what you do, the right way to get those reviews. So here's some bonus tips. Like I said, just add that review link to your business card. Now, I would say that should be on some sort of QR code. That can be on the back of your business card or maybe a small one on the front. That's what that should be. And then a QR code on a yard sign would be very helpful as well. You guys know I am not the biggest proponent of yard signs, but really using yard signs and kind of local marketing like that, it really just depends on what your goals are for your pressure washing business. Is this a side hustle? Is this something you're trying to grow into a potential full-time business? You're not going to scale your pressure washing business with a yard sign. You're just not. But putting a QR code on your yard sign for people to get more information about your company or to even leave a review can be very, very helpful in the beginning stages of your pressure washing business. Now, mention it on your follow-up, thank you follow-up texts and things like that. That's very helpful as well in getting those reviews for your pressure washing business. So I'm going to end off with this. Why does this work? It's simple. It's fast. It's automated. Very, very simple things. And you don't need to be a tech whiz to know how to do this. This is something you can implement in your pressure washing business right now after watching this video and getting your reviews pretty simply in your business. So do you want automated reviews in a system just like this using AI in your pressure washing business? If so, send me an email, info@thecodechasers.com. That's info@thecodechasers.com. Or send me a text or give me a call, 972-619-7707. That's 972-619-7707. And we only work with one pressure washing business per city. So that's AI lead follow-up. AI is going to be instantly texting and emailing every single lead within seconds from your Facebook ads or your Google ads. No more chasing leads. They're going to be instantly booking on your calendar, hands-free while you worry about the job. Again, a full hands-free marketing system, website, SEO, Facebook ads, and Google ads, or both, or both, with AI automations. And you're going to have a 24/7 booking bot, an AI assistant that's going to be booking jobs even while you sleep. So book your free one-on-one discovery call. The link's in the description of this video. And we're going to map out how we can get you found fast on Google and how we can get a full domination automation plan for your pressure washing business. If you're at 6 figures, let's get you to multiple 6 figures. If you're at multiple 6 figures, let's get you to 7 figures and beyond. All right. So thanks for watching this video. Hope you got some value from it. You should be able to implement all these things I just discussed in your pressure washing business right now. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good one.